Number to the story. What story do the numbers tell?
Well, evening out in the block category, Amanda Gill now with 4 blocks really made a difference at the end of that third set. The hitting percentage for Washington creeping up. Krista Van Zant, 16 for 46, now hitting 217. But they've been big swings that she's been taking, ending some long, hard-fought rallies for Washington.
Van Zant was a little quiet during set number 1, had just 4 kills. Since then, in the next 2 sets, she's had 12 kills, made numerous first ball touches as the Bruins have made her handle a lot of those first balls.
Well, who do you serve on Washington?
Yeah.
Jenna Orlandini passes nails. Very impressive, and they're making Krista Van Zant carry a huge load, which is probably a good idea, and I'm sure most teams do that.
Yeah, and last time that these two teams faced off, they made Van Zant pass every ball. It seems she put up 31 kills. She's got to be incredibly fit. She took 80 swings, you mentioned, Friday night against USC. Meanwhile, Tabby Love continues to impress. 23 kills for Tabby Love. Strickland, great serve. Love, blocked.
Blocks have been the story for Washington late. Washington's putting themselves in good positions now, and they know where the ball is going. Melanie Wade and Kylan Munoz shut it down.
Strickland, another really tough serve, taking the Bruins out of system. She's contributing in a million ways. Outside. Love changes the pace. Van Zant passes it. Strickland, 5'8" from the backcourt. Goes a little long.
Good defense on both sides of the net. Strickland trying to go high hands, just missed it long.
I agree with you, though. I'm a fan of Strickland. She has really been contributing in every aspect of this match, including a pass there that's perfect.
Melanie Wade again, number 5 in purple, makes herself available. She has to work hard to get that shoulder around. Good target for her setter. 5 kills.
Wade back to serve. Down the line at Reeves. Tabby Love changing the pace a little bit. Amanda Gill calling for the ball, but it's Van Zant on the outside who gets the kill.
Not sure if Washington spun the dial to get Amanda Gill in front of Tabby Love, but it appears that Amanda Gill has really turned up her level of blocking for sure and is affecting this match now.
Van Zant with an impossible angle makes it possible.
Wow. Big swing in a tough position. Van Zant gets it done.
Michael Seeley taking an early time out. Washington up 4-1 in set number 4. We've seen this before. This is the way that set number 3 started, and Washington won that one.
This is the age of knowing what you're made of. Why let erectile dysfunction get in your way? Talk to your doctor about Viagra. Ask if your heart is healthy enough for sex. Do not take Viagra if you take nitrates for chest pain. It may cause an unsafe drop in blood pressure. Side effects include headache, flushing, upset stomach, and abnormal vision. To avoid long-term injury, seek immediate medical help for an erection lasting more than 4 hours. Stop taking Viagra and call your doctor right away if you experience a sudden decrease or loss in vision or hearing. This is the age of taking action. Viagra. Talk to your doctor.
You're watching Pac-12 Women's Volleyball on the Pac-12 Network. The Huskies up 4-1 in set number 4. Pac-12 Players of the Week. You're getting to see the Defensive Player of the Week here in Melanie Wade.
Melanie Wade, only a freshman from Palo Alto, California, had a big match with 6 blocks versus Stanford. Carly Wopat, huge in the middle at Stanford. Always putting up good offensive numbers.
And of course, Samantha Bricio from USC, part of the Trojan win over the Huskies. Huskies looking to leave this LA road trip with 1 win. This is it against UCLA. They beat them once before and suffered a 5-set loss against USC. Nightingale, big swing off the block, and the Bruins trying to get a little offense going.
UCLA middle attack point off the middle. I like that. I like to see that. Bojana Todorovic telling Tabby Love, that ball's out, don't touch it.
The Bruins come into this match leading the conference in hitting percentage. The Huskies lead in blocks. That ball never over. And Bruins pick up another point as they close this early gap.
Tabby Love and Zoe Nightingale lined up to block that ball, but it never crossed the net.
What a matchup. You mentioned it, spinning the dial to face Love and Amanda Gill against each other, kind of exemplifying the categories for these two teams in terms of attack and hitting. There you see him face off. Kelly Reeves tries to catch that one with her foot.
That's what Amanda Gill was known for, going off one foot. But since that knee surgery, it's her left leg, hard to really push off and explode.
Reeves, tough pass. Gill will pull out the pause to set Krista Van Zandt. Nightingale trying to block that ball with Love. Love, roofed by Gill.
Amanda Gill making her presence felt. Tabby Love not getting the swings that she had earlier in the match, but Amanda Gill seals the net for Washington.
Gill and Kaylee Nelson put up an absolute brick-by-brick wall for Tabby Love. Perfect pass from Todorovic. Nightingale crushes it.
That's why you need a balanced attack. You can always go to your middle, make the hitters, give them a good matchup. You see Amanda Gill late getting there, kind of leaning towards Tabby Love. Good decision by Becca Strelo.
Yeah, who could blame her to lead towards Tabby Love with all the kills she has? Gill keeps that ball in play. Kidder on the outside. Doug Van Zandt says, hey, that wasn't hard driven. You can't slap at it like that.
Look at the defense. Kelly Reeves puts that ball up. Kidder, sharp angle. Doug, and then it's double contact by Van Zandt.
Outside. Through the seam. Reeves is waiting for it. All the way across. Kidder terminates.
Rachel Kidder putting up huge numbers, very consistent today, hitting almost 500.
Washington up by one late in set number 4. Who's going to take control of this set?
Saturday. It's a huge weekend of Pac-12 football with postseason hopes on the line. At noon, the Washington State Cougars head into Utah, both teams fighting for respect. Then at 7:30, a primetime matchup as Arizona storms into the Rose Bowl to face UCLA. Coverage begins Saturday at 11 on Pac-12 networks.
Welcome back to Los Angeles, California. Washington and UCLA in set number 4 for Washington, who dropped the first 2 sets today. This match really critical for them. The Huskies have lost 3 of their last 4. Holly, how important is this match to Jim McLaughlin and company?
Well, I think it's important, but the good news for him, and he told us on the conference call this week, we're getting better. This team likes to compete. We're getting better. We're seeing improvement all the way around. And teams are going to take lumps, and it's better to take it now than in the postseason. So I think as long as his team is moving in the right direction, he'll be happy. Yes, he wants a win, but improving is key.
This team faces Colorado and Utah coming up, then Cal, and then they get Stanford and Oregon back-to-back. So for Washington, it's going to be another tough stretch later. Becca Strelo makes another gutsy play.
All starts with the pass. Todorovic setting up her setter, Becca Strelo, for the throwdown.
I have been so impressed with UCLA setters because when either setter has gotten the opportunity, they come in mid-match looking ready to play and take over that position again. Strickland trying to make some of that set. Was there a net violation? No, Bruin ball.
This ball was set tight to the net. Becca Strelo right on it. Cassie Strickland and Strelo have a little incidental contact under the net, but nobody's hurt.
All tied up at 8 apiece. Set number 4, Todorovic serves. Nails pass. Outside. Kidder. Use of the block.
Rachel Kidder getting it done on the left side. High off the hands of Kaylee Nelson for Washington.
Washington started off this set so strong. Now it's been a 6-1 Bruin run to take the lead. Van Zandt, perfect pass. Strickland. Love from the back court. Van Zandt from the back court gives Love a little taste of her own medicine.
Wow. Tough swing. I mean, everybody could see this tip coming, and the Bruins let that ball drop. Good decision by Van Zandt to put that ball short over the block.
Tabby Love had tried it a second earlier. It didn't work. Behind the setter, what a connection. Strelo to Aquino.
Becca Strelo it's a good pass. She has her options open. Love the choice to go to her middle. Aquino, it's a solid angle for the Bruins.
You know what else Becca Strelo has? Guts. She's made a couple of plays here that really require some bravery. A touch. Cassie Strickland again finding a way.
Talking about bravery, number 8 in purple. She is phenomenal. Love her volleyball IQ. Love her fire. Getting it done at the net against a much bigger Bruin block.
Katie Beals, service error. And that is, again, Washington's 10th service error so far today. And as long as you're serving tough, Jim McLaughlin says he doesn't get too ruffled about it. Meg Norton serving for the Bruins. Outside. Ruff digs that ball. And Wade puts it away.
Tabby Love in the sharp angle in a good location, but can't control it on her side of the net.
Wade sprained her ankle at the beginning of this week. You can't see it now. Another service error for Cassie Strickland, and Jim McLaughlin may not be bothered by it, Holly, but are you at this point?
A little bit. I feel like this match is tight, and there's too many service errors.
There's
consecutive.
11 for Washington. Consecutive. That's a great point as well. Strelo goes the other way, makes that middle work, and Reeves gets a kill.
Kelly Reeves putting up phenomenal offensive numbers. She's 7 for 14, hitting almost 500 in a nice offensive rhythm. Getting a lot more attempts now.
Yeah, Kelly Reeves, mind you, has been playing mostly backcourt this season, going around the front maybe once a set. But she is strong today and fiery. Has to save that ball. Husky point.
Kelly Reeves does a fantastic job running that ball down. But if you can't pop it up in a safe place in the middle of the court, bump it over. You can't try and put that ball towards the net.
Melanie Wade serving. Nightingale picks that ball from a not-so-perfect position and makes lemonade of it.
We're looking for balance from that UCLA offense. Strelo getting it to Nightingale. Still a kill. 8 kills already.
We watched Joey Nightingale Friday working hard, not seeing a lot of action, not a lot of sets. That problem has been fixed. Meanwhile, for Krista Van Zandt. Yet another kill. It's number 24.
Fun to see high-level attackers attacking big defense, too. There's a big block in front of Van Zandt. She's finding a way to put that ball down.
Van Zandt's career high is 31 kills. She had it against UCLA earlier this year. Love really getting some attention from that block now. Van Zandt in a very tough angle. Backcourt, Kelly Reeves. Norton outside. Norton passes that ball. It goes too far outside.
In transition, short ball from the back row. Kelly Reeves attack. And then in transition, this ball set too tight for Tabby Love.
See the set, Kaylee.
Service ace for the Huskies.
Hyland Munoz has a serious weapon at the service line, and when it's good, it's good. Just too many errors at the wrong time, in my opinion.
And she got an ace at exactly the right time there. Perfect pass from Todorovic. There's Amanda Gill doing what she does best.
Coach Jim McLaughlin has put his team in the right spot. Haley Nelson and Amanda Gill solid against Love.
A 5-1 Huskies run. It seems the Huskies have found a way to contain Tabby Love. Not stop her, mind you.
Hump day? More like bump day. Spike day. Jump day. Wednesday is volleyball day. Women's volleyball. Colorado at Washington State. Tonight at 7 on Pac-12 Networks.
Welcome back to Los Angeles, Washington, and UCLA battling in set number 4. Washington dropped the first 2 sets to the Bruins. Holly, we are seeing Washington now surging behind their block.
Washington's numbers have improved dramatically. Amanda Gill, who was quiet most of the first part of the match, now 6 blocks and doing a solid job slowing down Love. She and Kaylee Nelson are lined up in front of Tabby Love doing a solid job blocking.
As a result, Tabby Love has had 12 kills and 10 errors since the first set, and she totally dominated. Meanwhile, Zoe Nightingale getting some love from her set.
10th kill, hitting almost 400. Love to see this. So athletic and dynamic. What a weapon. Use her more. I love it.
I think she probably agrees with you. Use me more. Beautiful, beautiful kill from Kaylee Nelson.
Nogueras outside to Kaylee Nelson, who's been solid. 7th kill for Nelson.
Nelson rips that down the line. Jim McLaughlin so calm. His team up by 2. Outside. Kidder. Just one blocker. It's chased down. And stopped only because of the benches in the way.
UCLA passes this ball tight, so Becca Strelo holds the middle blocker, Amanda Gill. Easy kill for UCLA.
Yeah, Kidder 13 kills, just 3 errors, having a very solid, quiet match. Quiet only in terms of her expression. Outside to Kidder. Strelo picks up another kill.
Setters love to put the ball away. That is Becca Strelo's 3rd kill. It starts with Rachel Kidder's powerful attack, and they get the overset. Strelo with the kill.
Strelo, just a freshman, looks like she's having a great time. Has started about half the matches or so for the Bruins this season. The other half by Megan Monroe. Started this match. Great use of the block. Haley Nelson, 8 kills.
Bruins got a pretty solid deflection off the block. It looks like Becca Stralo's cheating in. If she could stay wider and move forward to that ball, much better.
Reeves passes perfectly. Aquino behind the setter. Strickland gets a piece of high hands. Nogaris goes Van Zant. Just long. Van Zant waiting for it, but you can hear Strickland begging to be set on the outside.
If you're a setter, it's nice to hear that hungry hitter, and you'll get her the ball, she'll get the ball, but it's nice to hear that your hitter wants the ball in every situation.
Tabby Love taking a break. Strickland. Outside the Kidder. Goes through that big Husky block. Strickland. Top angle goes right into the Bruin block. Great cover. This ball's pretty far outside. And another kill. 3 consecutive from Kaylee Nelson.
Kaylee Nelson just hit a knuckleball in transition. Scary angle with power.
Nelson, 3 kills in the last few points for the Huskies. Huskies up by 1. They must win this set to push it to a 5th set. Kidder, kill behind the setter.
UCLA staying in system, getting a kill from Rachel Kidder on the right. That's a nice new wrinkle. We don't see Rachel Kidder hitting that many balls from the right. She's been effective so far today.
And to your point, now that they've got their middles involved, Mariana Aquino behind the setter demands a little bit of attention from the block.
Correct. That's why you establish your middle. Make them a threat. Hold the blockers for your pin hitters.
Tied up at 19 apiece. Huge block. Still in play. Nope, it's a Washington ball.
This dig off Bojana Todorovic has no lift, and the UCLA Bruins can't keep it alive.
Tabby Love has not had a kill yet in this set, Holly. They have found a way, the Huskies, to contain her and quiet her down.
Well, that's why you need to spread the offense around, find some balance, so the defense of a team like Washington cannot camp on Tabby Love.
She's got Zoe Nightingale next to her up front right now, and Karsta Lowe on the opposite. Another big kill from Van Zant.
Krista Van Zant seems to be getting better as this match goes on. Fatigue doesn't seem to be a factor. Nice arm acceleration from the left side.
And this is the biggest front line we see in terms of the block she's facing. She's got Karsta Lowe at 6'4" in front of her. Here's Love. That's a pancake. It's still in play. Puts the ball down. Tied up 21 apiece.
Stralo's doing a solid job feeding her middles. Bojana Todorovic gets that ball to her setter. Nightingale makes herself available. The only thing I can say is if Nightingale's a little further off the net, she can get a better swing, but still making herself available to move in the right direction for UCLA.
This is one of those 2-hitter options for the Bruins. Van Zant rips that ball across court.
Van Zant is feeling it on the outside. Listen to this power. You can hear the heavy hand of Krista Van Zant attacking that ball.
Sounds like a shot. Her 25th kill. Van Zant comes up big in the big matches. Love still looking for a kill. Picks up her first kill of this set.
That was key. She struggled against this block of Kaylee Nelson and Amanda Gill. Tabby Love needed that, and so did UCLA.
And this is one of those 2-hitter rotations for UCLA. They've got Rachel Kidder and Zoe Nightingale up front. Love, of course, available backcourt. Outside. Kidder uses Washington's block.
Kidder has been so good tonight. We've talked about Tabby Love, but Rachel Kidder has been fantastic today.
The Huskies will need to find a way to quiet Kidder as well when they come back.
The volleyball action continues as Oregon State takes on Colorado. Next on Pac-12 Networks. Number 7 ranked UCLA takes on Stanford in men's soccer action. Thursday at 7 on Pac-12 Networks. A huge women's soccer rivalry matchup. Oregon State at Oregon. Friday at 4 on Pac-12 Networks.
You're watching Pac-12 women's volleyball on the Pac-12 Network. It's a battle, as promised. UCLA and Washington in set number 4.
Crunch time right now for both teams. Washington has taken over the blocking lead with 10.5 blocks to UCLA's 8, but the digging battle, 68 digs to Washington's 51. UCLA dominating that category.
Krista Van Zandt leads all players in kills right now, 25 kills. She's about to transition to the back court, Holly. Washington really needs to utilize her wherever they can offensively. Yeah?
But she's also a weapon from the backcourt as well. Easier from the front, but this is a big rotation for Washington right now.
Hesitation from the scoring table for a moment. Tabby Love serves. And passes. Certainly they go to Van Zandt. Kidder with a block. Amanda Gill turns around and is able to block Nightingale. Strelo, backcourt to Love. Shut down.
Washington likes to put 3 blockers up in the middle on this back row attack, and it pays off for Washington, blocking Tabby Love out of the back.
Krista Van Zandt, you mentioned offensive weapon. She won't be part of the blocking, of course. Outside. Again. Shut the front door.
Boy, has Amanda Gill come on strong. Now she gets a shot at Rachel Kidder. Actually tooled the block, but it hit Rachel Kidder's leg on the way out of bounds.
Gill wanting to make sure everybody knows it's set point for the Huskies. Kidder with a kill.
Cool as a cucumber, as you say, right? Rachel Kidder comes up big for UCLA. All tied up in this 4th and very important set.
No surprise, we're going to extra points. Kidder and Mariana Aquino up front. Kidder having a terrific night. Bojana Todorovic serving. Van Zandt passes. Todorovic goes back to Kidder. Orlandini digs. Strickland, love her craftiness. Two attackers behind, and Kaylee Nelson puts up a kill.
Jenny Nogueras delivers a fun set to Kaylee Nelson, who just unleashes this ball. It's a free ball. Fun little low set back. Kaylee Nelson makes the Bruins pay.
Set point, Huskies. Kidder again saves set point with a kill.
16 kills for Rachel Kidder, hitting a very high clip. And this is crunch time, so that's an even bigger swing for UCLA.
We saw Coach Michael Seeley talking with Rachel Kidder before the match, doing a little extra work with her. It has paid off. What a dig from Todorovic.
Wow. Todorovic in a good location. Rachel Kidder tried to save it. Both teams fighting hard, knowing that this is go time right now.
Set point, Washington again. Aquino, and then Kidder, the next option, and that's setting your hot hitter.
It's funny, it seems like it's been two different matches. We saw Love early, and now it's Kidder. That's the beautiful thing about having two great outside players who can dominate a match.
Rachel Kidder, 7 kills through 2 sets. She's had 11 in the last 2 sets. Outside. Ball is wide, and this is the first UCLA match point. Tough pass, and a free ball to the Bruins. Strelo looking at her options. See Tabby Love. Game over. Match go to the Bruins.
Big win for UCLA, especially to fight back in that last set when Washington was pushing hard with Amanda Gill turning up the blocking.
Tabby Love puts up her 25th kill. And it is UCLA over Washington in 4 tough sets. For Holly McPeak and our entire Pac-12 crew, I'm Anne-Marie Anderson saying so long from UCLA. UCLA now in sole possession of 4th place in the Pac-12 conference as they celebrate a big win.
It is a beautiful afternoon in Boulder, Colorado. And just a while ago, the Oregon State Beavers off the bus and into the Coors Event Center. Today, warming up for Pac-12 women's volleyball action, the Beavers taking on the Colorado Buffs. Hi again, everybody, and welcome. Along with Hall of Fame coach Al Skates, I'm Chris Marlowe. Well, today, two teams that still have playoff aspirations in the NCAA, and Al, you'd have to classify this one as a huge match.
Yes, both teams have 13-10 identical records. OSU would be in the tournament if it was held next week. Colorado has got to move up.
They sure do. Oregon State, this is the only team in the country that has beaten top-ranked Penn State, and they did it in State College. They have a fine group of athletes led by Megan McBride, maybe the top attacking setter in the conference.
Yes, Terry Leskovich said that they're going to use McBride as a hitter and go to a 6-2 somewhere during this match. She had 10 kills in her last match 2 days ago and 20 attempts. She's a real good hitter.
Yes, she is. Colorado, meanwhile, has lost 4 in a row. They're hoping to break that trend today. Their freshman setter, Nicole Edelman, has been spectacular. She's providing great leadership and great talent.
She's a co-captain, and that's unusual for a freshman. She's very knowledgeable about the game. She likes to talk technique and tactics to the coaches. Here she is. Nice back set to the opposite. Here she is, off the net, 10 feet, giving it to the quick hitter, high and fast, stuffing an attacker right there, and jamming the ball for a kill. She does it all.
All right, we are set and ready to go. Two teams that desperately need a win in the always competitive Pac-12 conference. When we come back, starting lineups, first serve, the Buffs and the Beavers. Next, stay tuned.
Why
not make lunch more than just lunch? With 2 times the points on dining in restaurants, you may find yourself asking, why not? A lot. Chase Sapphire Preferred. There's more to enjoy.
Hi, I'm Mike Yaman. Welcome to your Pac-12 Player Showcase. This week, the Conference Players of the Week. It went to 3 deserving athletes. And not a big surprise, a big performance from Marquise Lee of USC. The sophomore reeled in 16 catches to go along with 345 receiving yards, the 5th highest single-game mark in NCAA history. Now, the linebacker in that game, Marquise Flowers, the Wildcats, your defensive player of the week. The junior picked up 7 total tackles, along with 3 takeaways, part of a defense that allowed just 1 third down conversion to 5 tries in the second half. And Reggie Dunn of Utah, the easy special teams player of the week, returned 2 kickoffs, 100 yards. The senior tied the NCAA record for kick returns in a game, also the NCAA record for kick return average in a matchup at 74. This coming weekend, 2 great games here on the Pac-12 networks. We have Utah and Washington State at noon, along with UCLA hosting Arizona at 7:30. Our coverage starts at 11 a.m. We'll see you then.
Shot clock down. To scoop it in. Big chance around. Graham was reversed.
The 2 best teams in the country in a Pac-12 volleyball showdown. Number 1 Stanford at number 2 Oregon. Sunday at 1 on Pac-12 networks.
Pac-12 women's volleyball is brought to you by Hayworth, changing the way office space is designed, built, and maintained over time. Back on the gorgeous campus of Colorado, we're at the Coors Event Center getting ready for Pac-12 women's volleyball action, Oregon State and Colorado. Let's take a look at the starting lineups first for the Oregon State Beavers. Their head coach, Terry Liskevich, one of the legends of the game. Camille Saxon, Sarah Ellman outside. Amanda Brown, Erica Nasser in the middle. Alyssa O'Neill starts as a defensive specialist. Megan McBride, one of the setters, along with Becky Defoe, an outstanding libero. Meanwhile, for Liz Kritza, the Colorado Buffaloes, a very, very young team, as we have detailed. Youngsters on the outside, Alexis Austin, Nayra Ortiz-Ruiz, Kelsey English, Nikki Lindau in the middle. Could be keys today. Anna Pontovich is on the right side. Nicole Edelman, the freshman setter. And another outstanding libero, Chelsea Keoho. I'm Chris Martin with Al Skates. This is the best 3 out of 5 set match. The first 4 sets are played to 25. The 5th and final set of necessary to 15. And all are win by 2. So we are underway. Colorado in white. The Oregon State Beavers in black. Edelman sets left. Ortiz-Ruiz got it.
A high flat shot, which is what she needs to do. She's hitting some low seam shots into the block in the past. She's been working on that shot, and it paid off.
Here is the talented freshman setter, Nicole Edelman. Grew up here in Boulder, went to Fairview High School. The back set, it's blocked, and trouble. Scooping it over is Defoe. Edelman, back set. Nobody home for Anna Pontovich.
She hits that sharp cross-court angle from the right side. Very down shot. Here it comes. Watch how sharp this angle is. Crossbody hits the 3-meter line.
2-0 our score. McBride, back set. Off the top of the block. Goff's trying to run it. Scooping it over. No. Is blocked back by Nasser. Ball dug. Defoe sets right. And hammering it. Cross-court. Camille Saxton. Another look at head coach Terry Liskevich. He's been in the business